Hey guys, welcome to the next guitar tutorial. My name's Ryan, as you all already know, and this is a follow-up from previous week's guitar tutorial. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check that video out. It's in the playlist, and there's a link to the playlist right there. The follow-up is this. So last week I said that I would get a capo, which I didn't. I was unsuccessful in it. But anyway, I continued with the other advices, something that I continue to do from a previous tutorial, and I must say it's really working well, and I strongly advise that you do it. Is 2 minutes before you're about to play guitar. Number one, do the exercises where you can learn your music, music voicing, can I put it that way, where you play notes. So you pick a scale. So I'm gonna try and do this with one hand here because I'm holding my microphone with the other hand. So, and literally all I did is I went 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, and I learned how to sing the notes, all right, because it helps me with learning how to sort of predict notes, how to listen to a song and be able to play that tune, how to get that tune out. And that's something I did. The other tip that I gave in a previous video was playing a metronome and then strumming quarter notes, strumming 8 notes, strumming triplets, so strumming triplets, 1 ta-ta, 2 ta-ta, and then going to 16ths and then coming back, 1 ta-ta, 2 ta-ta, then going to 1 and 2 and then going to 1, 2. And that was something that I've continued to do before I play guitar in my warm-up session, and I must say works exceptionally very well. Right, and so this leads us on to the next tutorial that we've done, and something that I really enjoy, that I find really enhances my guitar playing, is learning songs, but learning songs from other genres, learning something that you've never sort of played before. And something that I've really taken interest into is a lot of like sort of 70, 80, in fact, the sort of older genre of music, because of the technicality, yes, in different chords that you finger, and it's challenging, but it's really enjoyable. I learned Sting. That was what Sting, Shape of My Heart. That was one of the songs that I must say really challenged, but playing the song and taking it head on every day, I must say, has really loosened up my fingers very well and has really helped me. So I then looked at other songs. Now, there are millions of songs on the internet that you can play that are acoustic. So, and also you don't know the songs, you don't know what songs you don't know, if that makes sense. You don't know the artists that you don't know. So what I often do is I'll go find a top 10 acoustic songs or top 10 lead electric songs to play, and I find out about other artists. So I did that, and this was the guy that I ran into. What's up, man? And let's see, his name, or shall I say his channel, right, is Music is Win. Great tutorial. He listed 10 songs that, easy to impossible, and I really loved them. So let's watch the intro of his video, and then I'll give you the 2 songs that I took from this guy's tutorial, and I learned to play them. So here we go.
These are the 10 acoustic guitar songs that every guitar player should know. All these songs are played on acoustic. I'm going to introduce each song and then play that song on acoustic guitar, and I'm going to go in order of what I consider to be the easiest all the way up to the most extreme. The 10 acoustic songs that every guitarist should know. Starting with The White Stripes.
And this was the song that I first... Now, I know White Stripes, right? Like, who doesn't know White Stripes? The Seven Nation Army. Okay, who doesn't know that song? But I learned about another song that they play, and it's a song called We Are Going to Be Friends, all right? Hang on, let me quickly play it for you. Quite a nice music video as well. That's basically the guitar too. I don't want to play too much, otherwise I might get a strike on my video. But anyway, what I like about this tune is that it's got this repetitive melody. And not only that, there are some challenges in it, and I'm going to tell you the challenges. Number one, the basic chords is G, all right. Then he goes on to a C, and then he goes into I think it was a D, and then he goes into D. Yes, it is D. But anyway, those are the basic chords that he plays between. And usually what happens is when you play a picking pattern, there's usually like a sort of leading note. In other words, a note that helps you to lead into the next chord. This one, you go literally from G, and you need to go all of those notes. Remember what we spoke about in the how do you know if you're an intermediate guitar player? You need to go straight into that C, because the first note that you're going to play with from here is that note right over there. Let me give you an example, and go check it out. Tutorial on this. I'm not going to show you how to play it, but I'm going to tell you what was very challenging for me. So it's quite easy. You start off with this, and you alternate between those two notes there. So and also from the G, you would do G, B, the two strings. So you go G, B, G, B. When you go to the C, you got to go C, B, 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 G, B, G. And when it goes to the D, it goes, and then you need to go C quickly, bah, and then you need to go to G, and then anyway, you get the point. Nice song to play. Got it on the third day. That's not to say that I put in many hours per day. I just put a bit of time. When I felt I was getting a little bit tired, I moved on. And the second day, I actually did kind of get it. And then today, before this, when I was warming up, I was like, okay, cool, I've got this. All right, awesome. And so that was a song that I actually didn't know existed, but I do know White Stripes. And so that is a very nice song to play. The other song, which is definitely an artist that you will not know. Well, actually, I'm not, okay, who knows if you know it, but you probably, I don't know how many of you know this, because it's an artist from back in the day. Let me show you. Those are the guys, okay, if you look on the screen. You can see the hairstyles already. They're like, yeah, 60s, 70s. But anyway, listen to this guitar. Yeah, it's 70s rock. As you can see, the channel's name is called 70s Rock. But anyway, cool band. 10 years after, I'd love to change the world. All right. Now, this was a very challenging, because you can hear there's two different sort of melodies that are playing. And I only really got the full of it just before this. All right. And literally the chords that you're playing, right? So I'm going to get my pick now, right? We're picking up our plectrum, and that's literally E minor. All right, then it goes into a G. Okay, let me just play one more G. And then it goes into a C. And then it goes into this E7 chord right here, which is quite challenging. B7. All right, and you've got to learn that melody, that, and then the notes over there between while you're picking all the other. Very nice, lots of fun to play the song. All right, so, and I'll play it slowly for you, right, because I'm still getting, the speed thing right. Like I said, perfect, and then speed up, right? So, and also your finger placement and the alternate picking, I found, because what happens is you pick 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm making sure is that I'm using my alternate picking, this hand over here, up, down, all right? Otherwise, so that at least up, down, then I can finish off that G chord, all right? So, and I have to make sure that for the C, I'm actually doing that whole, so I can go into my C note. So it's planning, chord planning and that. But anyway, then going into this chord, that finger is the most challenging because you got to get it over there. But anyway, so lots of fun, and it's one of those, you know, both of these songs are songs that you like, they loop. You could play it over and over and over until eventually someone in your house screams, "Stop playing that song," or "Change that song." Lots of fun, very challenging, very awesome, and you can learn how to build your own songs and get that nice bass melody in there. And so I'll see you guys next week. Like this video and don't forget to subscribe, because you want to support what we're doing here, and also I know you like this video, so subscribe and hit the like button. See you guys next week. Cheers.